I had this realization the other day that I am my own biggest competition, and not in a bad way, not in a beating myself up kind of way, but in a way where I want to keep growing, keep improving, and keep showing up for me. Do you ever catch yourself comparing your life to someone else's? Yes, me too. It's so easy to do, isn't it? We scroll through social media and we see someone effortlessly put together doing all these amazing things, and suddenly we're thinking, why am I not like that? But you know what? The only person I should be comparing myself to is me. Not some random woman on the internet, not the younger version of myself from 20 years ago, just me right now. Because when you really think about it, it's you versus you. Always has been. But boy, that comparison trap is sneaky. It gets us when we are least expecting it. We'll be feeling fine, just going about our day, and then bam, we see someone that seems to have got it all figured out, and then suddenly we are questioning everything. And it's crazy because we know better. We know that social media is just the highlight reel. We know that that woman with the perfect house probably has a junk drawer that could swallow a child. But we still let it get to us, and for what? Their journey isn't ours. We are not running the same race. So instead of wasting time worrying about what someone else is doing, I try to ask myself, am I a little better than I was last week? Am I making the choices that are good for me? Am I treating myself with the same kindness that I'd give to a friend? That's it. That's the competition, and the best part, you cannot lose when the only person that you're up against is yourself. And listen, this isn't about making huge dramatic changes overnight. We don't need to be jumping out of bed at 5 o'clock, drinking green smoothies and running a marathon to be better. No, thank you. It's about the little things. Maybe today you drink that extra glass of water. Maybe you go for a short walk. Maybe finally you do that thing that you've been putting off for weeks. You know the one. It's all about the small things. They all add up. And let's talk about perfection for a second, because wow, has that held me back. Do you ever feel like if you can't do something perfectly, you just don't do it at all? Yes, same. But this is what I've learnt. No one gets it right 100% at the time. And to be honest, the messy, imperfect parts of life is where all the good stuff happens. So let's stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect anything, and just start. Here's what I want you to do. Compete with yourself. Not in a harsh way, not in a why haven't I done more way, just in a way that is loving and encouraging. Just aim to be a little bit better than yesterday. And if you have a bad day, that's okay, because tomorrow is a fresh start. Now tell me, what's one small way that you're going to show up for yourself this week? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. If this spoke to you, give it a like. Maybe share it with a friend who needs to hear this reminder today. But remember, it's you versus you, and you've got this.